over 6 years of abuse over crimes that were never fucking committed. I've also been repeatedly threatened, harassed, intimidated, and assaulted over the crimes of others. Who molested Natalie Bollinger? That'd be Ted Bollinger. Who molested Natalie Bollinger? That'd be Tim Beeson. Who molested her when she was underage? That would be her father and Tim Beeson. Now here's the thing. I was the easiest person to take it out on. That doesn't make it right. Who raped Natalie? Her own fucking dad. Who is it that neglected Natalie? Her own fucking family. They didn't give two shits about her. She was a sexual fucking object. Now, there's a lot of people who I thought were my friends that are absolutely predators. Brandon Ratner? Fuck no, he's not a good person. I used to believe he was, but a good person would have fucking spoken up. A good person would have taken the time to speak up at the very fucking beginning instead of chasing pussy. And that's what it all comes down to with most of you. If you're not chasing pussy, you're chasing dick. It's got nothing to do with right or wrong. It has to do with you wanting to bust a fucking nut. On the bright side, there's one person I know who's not a fucking coward. And you're listening to him. When it comes to Bobby Forrest, his life's about to become hell. He may think it sucks, but it's going to get a whole lot worse. I don't stop speaking out about my predators. Now, with Bobby Forrest, he's one of those people who made the same mistake as many others. The dumb cunt wanted to send me a friend request and pretend like he wanted to be friends. And instead, it's just one fucking head game after another. Well, here's the thing. I can afford to hunt down my predators now. Not financially, of course, but I've got nothing else to lose. Nothing at all. Nobody's going to look at my fucking evidence. Nobody cares. None of these mandated reporters are going to do their jobs. The least I can do is stop these predators from hurting anyone else because you son of a bitches will just watch. You will help the predators to get away. Alycia Bollinger is in a shit ton of fucking trouble, and she has known it for years. A shit ton of fucking trouble. But she doesn't have to answer for her crimes because she's pretty and because she has a cunt. Oh, I used one of them words y'all don't like. Oh, fucking well. Get over it, bitches. You don't like my words? Well, that just sucks for you. Now, there are some people that, of course, I can understand. It might have been a mistake. They might have screwed up. You know, it happens. However, this ain't one of them situations. With Alycia Bollinger, she knew exactly what she was doing wrong. Same thing with Bobby Forrest. Same thing with Maddie Boa. Same thing with Natalie Bollinger, of course. They knew what they were doing. They didn't care. I've been through 6 years of abuse, and not one of these people who is supposed to care, who's paid to care, you know, these asswipes who work for the government and take your tax dollars, well, you can't pay them enough to do their jobs. And if you can't pay them enough to do their jobs, then it's probably a good idea to, I don't know, stop wasting money on them. Why the fuck are we paying cops to victimize people? Why are we paying cops to do this? That's what I want to know. You guys aren't going to answer me because, well, half of you support the cops and the other half of you are bitches. The half who support cops aren't necessarily bitches. They're just stuck up fucking cunts. As a result, they're fucking clueless. And if they end up homeless, that cluelessness will be fucking over. Now here's the thing, when you deny a man his rights as a human being and you take away all of his rights, all of them, well, here's the thing, that man has a right to defend himself. And of course, since this is both physical abuse as well as physical and psychological torture, I have every right to exercise the Second Amendment and to kill every one of my predators. That is my right. It's not only my right as an American, because it is on the Constitution, it is my right as a human being to defend myself, to defend my loved ones, to defend my life and limb and my property, and to go take it back if it is rightfully mine. So here's the thing, I've had a lot of evidence that was stolen from me. And I'm going to expect it back. Now, due to the fact that the police have been repeatedly violent with me, and due to the fact that they have killed multiple people that I personally know in a malicious fashion, yes, I am 100% for giving you equality. 100% for giving you equality. Now, most of you I want to see in prison. But there's a few of you, a few special exceptions. People that are never going to make it to prison. Like Bobby Forrest and Alycia Bollinger. They're never going to make it to prison. There's a lot of people who aren't going to make it to prison. And I've got a few solutions. I wasted all of my time and all of my energy on trying to get an honest court date when really I should have just been taking everybody's advice and fucking killing these predators. I should have been separating their heads from their bodies. I should have been putting a 45 between their eyes. Now, since that's Candace Bondurant's idea, and since she did exactly what it is, that she said she would shoot somebody in between the eyes with a 45 over, well, equality would mean what? Would it mean going up to her and shooting her between the eyes with a 45? I mean, that's what she wanted to do. That's her solution. Candace Bondurant's on that list of people who isn't going to make it to prison, too. But you know what? That's not going to stop me from getting rid of the public safety issues. And I do mean getting rid of them. As far as prison goes, yeah, that's not going to happen for Bobby, and that's not going to happen for Alycia. Well, at least not in the United States prison system. The U.S. government prison system. Y'all got your own ideas of hell. Now, for me, getting these people into court, not a happening thing, but it's still after. Why is it that I'm after an honest court date instead of blowing these people's fucking heads off? Instead of putting a 45 between their eyes? Anticipation of death is worse than death itself. Now, there's a lot of people who thought, oh, well, gee, I should just get away with these things because, oh, I'm more special than anyone else. The laws don't apply to me because I'm Bobby. The laws don't apply to me because I'm Alycia. Well, if the laws don't apply to you, they don't apply to me either. You guys are going to come forward. You're going to tell what you know. You're going to apologize for lying to people. And then you're going to apologize to my little sister. And you're going to apologize to my niece. And you're going to tell the public that I am not a rapist. And you are going to tell the public, well, the truth. If the police are going to protect my predators, well, guess what? I am too Jewish to fucking walk into a goddamn oven for you pieces of shit. My ancestors were far too Hebrew for me to not heed that fucking call. Now, as far as making sure that Bobby and Alycia are put away for the rest of their lives, I don't know that they need to be put away for the rest of their lives. They definitely need some severe fucking mental help, though. And they definitely both need to serve time behind bars, but we know that that's not going to happen. Not unless I build a prison and put them in it. Have to do that myself, right? Well, isn't that a lot of fucking effort? Isn't that a lot more effort than it's fucking worth? And of course, that makes martyrs, doesn't it? Can't kill them. And of course, the United States doesn't have an actual criminal justice system. We have a system of victimizing the victims. Being as what Bobby did and what Alycia did are highly predatory, yeah, the cops are going to be on their side. The cops are always on the side of the predator. Now, how true is that? It don't matter. It don't matter how true it is. Anybody can slander me. And of course, it's allowed in court as if it's God's gift to fucking the truth and written in fucking stone. I'm like, Jesus goddamn Christ, you guys had to fucking prevent me from going to court in order to fucking get your victory. It's not a victory. See, here's the thing. I happen to know that according to the Constitution, I do have rights. I happen to know that as a disabled person, I do have rights. And I happen to know that the consequences for mandated reporters not doing their jobs are not hefty enough. I don't believe in killing people. And at this point, I don't believe in the system. Well, I never did, but I tried. I sure tried. Joanna Taylor Smith is not going to make it to prison. Derek Parrish is not going to make it to prison. There's a lot of people that ain't going to make it to prison. And all I have is a mouth. Quite the weapon, isn't it? When people pretend to be afraid of me, oh, they really are afraid of me. There's no doubt in my mind about that. They actually are scared shitless of me, but they're not scared shitless of me physically assaulting them. They're not afraid of me killing them. They're afraid of going to prison. Committing suicide would be about the most effective way of doing that if there was a single person on the planet who actually gave a shit. Bobby is obviously able to see my posts. I know this because I post up on his Facebook and then he erases it. Huh. So what purpose does he have sticking around on my Facebook? And why is he fucking playing Ghost like that? Well, it's because you get busted playing fucking head games. People aren't happy about it. I'm not the only person who's gotten onto his fucking YouTube. Sorry, onto his Facebook. And fucking told that little bitch off for being a fucking twisted, manipulative fucking cunt rag. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that all 3 times that Alycia Bollinger disappeared, that Bobby let me know about it. All 3 times. And all 3 times she disappeared, I did the right thing and tried to help find her. I got the word out. Assisted suicide needs to be legal. It needs to be legal. On the right side, I got a pretty hefty list of child molesters, rapists, various abusers of every sort. It's obvious that the legal system isn't going to work. It never has worked and it never will. If you're poor, you're guilty. If you're rich, you can buy your way out. Now, as far as the innocent go, I don't take my shit out on the innocent. You do. You blame innocent people for your fuck-ups. Who is it that put heroin in Natalie Bollinger's system? Was it me or was it Natalie? That's right, it was Natalie. Who is it that had Natalie selling drugs when she was a little kid? Was that me or was that Ted Bollinger? That's right, that was Ted Bollinger. Now I get to see out here how a vagina is more important than honesty. I think in the interest of equality, everybody should have their genitalia either lopped off or sewn shut. I don't think anybody should be allowed to reproduce. I think if we're going to force human beings into fucked up situations like this, no, nobody should be having kids. If you're willing to bring kids into this world, you are a special kind of fucked up in the head. Of course, that is how you got pregnant, isn't it? You got all fucked up on drugs or alcohol and got somebody pregnant. Congratulations, dumbass. That does not make you a responsible parent. Matter of fact, it shows that you're irresponsible. You're a fucking moron. Now, there's a lot of skills that I have. They're not the skills that Liam Neeson has. If they were, pulling a Liam Neeson might be in the cards. But no, I'm not he. I'm not Rambo. I'm not the Rambo Jesus. I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I'm not Satan. I'm just Sean. Just Sean. I'm not men. I'm not white people. I'm a human being. And fuck all of you for victimizing me just because I'm different. Black folks complaining about how they're not treated fairly because they're black. Yeah, we get plenty of black folks go down to Pearl Street or down to the library looking for a homeless person they can take their shit out on. Assisted suicide needs to be legal. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck to look at the goddamn evidence. Assisted suicide needs to be legal. You're never going to give a fuck about the disabled or the homeless the way that you care about black people or women. And much of that is because of propaganda and rhetoric from black people and women. Fuck all of you. Every goddamn one of you. I don't have any friends. None. You know, it's pretty obvious. Out of all these people who promised to help me, out of all of these witnesses, not a goddamn one ever spoke up. Not a goddamn one. Ever. Me recording you and putting you on my channel is not the same thing as speaking out, you pieces of shit. Killer Trujillo is a world-class piece of shit. Brandon Ratner is a world-class piece of shit. Christine Bouhit is dead, thank goodness. She can't hurt anyone else. Natalie Bollinger is dead, thank goodness. She can't hurt anyone else. There are a lot of my predators, however, who are not dead yet. I understand that what I should be doing is killing them with my own bare hands, or putting a 45 caliber between their eyes. Your solutions are predictable and they're, well, incredibly fucking stupid. Y'all are horrible people, every single one of you. Every single one of my quote-unquote friends and everyone in my quote-unquote family showed me that they are neither friends nor family. What did I get out of trying to get help stopping the abuse? More fucking abuse. I'm well aware that what I should be doing is killing these people. And I do understand the positive versus negative effects of such a thing. The thing is, the negative effects outweigh any positivity that might be gleaned from it. Of course, these motherfuckers at all these places, they want to do what? They're mandated reporters. They know they're mandated reporters. So when you tell them about abuse, they talk over you. That way you don't get a word in edgewise. And they get to not do their fucking jobs. And there is nobody to fucking call. The Department of Health and Human Services will not do their fucking jobs. So how to get rid of the predators without killing them? Obviously, I'm not going to make a prison to put these people in. I don't have the means. I can't take care of myself. And that's what every one of these pieces of shit took advantage of. That's why their empty fucking promises are so goddamn pathetic. None of you are good people. Some of you might be nice, but nice is a matter of cowardice.